Tomorrow I will be on an airplane with my 2 kids. The flight will be more than 10 hours. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. So today is my last day to prepare everything I need. In addition to that, my older one is supposed to go to a birthday, but there's a small problem with that. I also have to bring the dog to her vacation home, take care of the chickens, and much more. Will I get everything done? Will my daughter go to the birthday? Watch and you will see.
I hope you had a good sleep. I had a weird night. I had a mosquito in my room and my little daughter was sleeping next to me. She's super allergic to mosquitoes. So I was up all night because I didn't want her to get stung or bitten or whatever you say with mosquitoes. So I finally got it, even with not turning the light on because she was sleeping so deep. I just waited till it landed on my skin and I could feel it, and then I just smacked it. I had a very proud hunting moment last night. Probably that mom pride that you successfully protected your child. The other thing that kept me up last night is that my daughter is going to a birthday today, or supposed to. And yesterday she almost told me in tears that she doesn't want to go. And the girl that is turning 7 is a good friend of her. I was asking, what's going on? Why do you not want to go? And she said, oh, this girl she was really mean to me. And she said, I stink. And she thought that's really funny. And she laughed. And I did not stink, but she said that. And I remember this kind of joke that some kids do. I mean, kids have said that to me in school, even though there was no fact or anything that I was smelling. So I know this kind of comment and I know exactly how you feel when you get it. My first idea or my first response was like, oh, it's not that bad, it's fine, whatever, just go. I bought presents. But then I thought, okay, I remembered exactly how I felt back then and it was really bad. So I was really struggling for a couple of hours till I found a very simple solution. I told her right away, I will not force you to go. And I will ask her again today because sometimes the mind of a child and the plans and how bad things really are changes a little bit. But if she doesn't want to go, I will not force her. I was thinking about letting the mom just openly know what happened. I don't know if it was presented as a joke or whatever. I don't really know, but she's super upset because of this. So I will not make her go. Why am I telling you this? I think a lot of us would really make the child go because we said yes, we would come, we're not sick, and we bought a present. But here's the thing. I think setting boundaries and letting your child choose who are my friends and who are not is very, very powerful. Some of you might say now, yeah, but if you have one little thing and then cancel friendship with this person, she will never have friends or you will never have friends. And looking back, I'm thinking, that's all right. Like if somebody thinks jokes like that is okay, maybe that's the right thing to do. If it hurts me so bad that I don't want to go to a birthday anymore, maybe that's just not the right place for me right now. You see, I'm already diverting from a 6-year-old birthday or a 7-year-old birthday. Like I'm already talking about my stuff. I had times where I had a lot of friends where I tried to be friends with almost everyone. And I had a big circle of friends. And now I have it basically reduced to 2 or 3 friends, I would say. And that's it. I'm really, really happy about that. And there were situations last year, 2 or 3 times where old friends tried to come back into my life. This was after Corona. And I know these were not perfectly good for me. I think I have raised the bar. Just spending time with you and having a fun time and going out for cocktails and talking about nonsense. That's not a criteria anymore. Especially now that I have kids, my time is so much more valuable. If I can combine it, if my friend has children who are friends of my children, that would fit perfectly. And now by accident, more or less, my 2 best friends from kindergarten, elementary school, and the most part of high school have kids exactly the same age like my kids. So it's perfect. And this is the group we meet in. So, and of course, there are other people coming in here and there. And I'm spending a little bit of time with everyone, but I'm not willing to spend days or whole weekends with adults that I know will leave my life soon or not stay for long or just are not. You can feel if somebody belongs into your life or not. And you can feel it even more when your time is valuable. There's a saying on the internet that I saw a couple of times. It goes a little bit like, if it's not a hell yes, then it's definitely a no. And that's a little bit how that worked for me now. Anyway, my plan for today is to tell my daughter I'm really proud of her, that she decided that this is not good for her, that she figured out the situation was just not nice, had a mean aspect in it, and that she said no to it. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I hope that will help her in the future. And I am actually really proud of her because I was not able at that age to tell, hey, I don't want to go. So we are going on an airplane tomorrow. So I have to bring the dog to the dog lady who will take care about her. So we're saying goodbye. We're doing this a day earlier to have the time for packing and everything, and just spreading out all these travel duties helps so much. So my mom will come over, take care about the girls, and I will bring the dog to her vacation home with a lot of other dogs, and she really loves it. So Betty gets some more snuggles before she goes on vacation, right? Are you getting your snuggles? So much attention for you. You like that. I know you like that.
Oh, there's something in there now.
Did you find some dirt?
Yes.
Yesterday we had a little pumpkin carving party. So we had gorgeous pumpkins carved, 4 in total, and they looked beautiful. I put electric candles in there and it was just a blast. Kids had a blast. I love to do this every year, and it's just part of fall tradition to do that. So anyway, what we ended up with is a whole bowl with guts and cuts of the pumpkins, and I know someone who really loves those things, and that will be our chickens. So we're going there. We will take this humongous bowl, like it's really huge. Let me show you. It's that big. It's so huge. So we will take this really big bowl and then we will feed it to the chickens, and I'm sure it will be a feast.
Today is the day before we're going on an airplane, which requires a lot of planning on my side. Therefore, I write a list that is a little bit more intense than the list that I usually have. And the main 4 things that I want to do today is get snacks for the airplane. I need to also have some crafts or books or other things. Then they will have the movie on the airplane, the movies in their headphones. But in case they want to do something else than that, I need some crafts or anything like that for the kids on the airplane. I need to feed the chickens today. I need generally to pack for the trip. And I want to use all the leftovers in our fridge and make a spooky pizza. I also have a packing list for our hand luggage. So how this trip is working, it will be 1 week and we're going to the US. Over there, we have like a landing point. So we have clothes and stuff over there. Technically, I don't need anything, but I don't remember what we have there. So I'm just taking a couple of things like to be comfortable, I guess. This is not really rational. But here are some things that I need to have on the airplane. So the kids need their blankets, their headphones, snacks and crafts. I always have a set of changing clothes for the kids because they spill milk or water or anything, or the little one might have to sit still while we're going up or down. And I mean, she's potty trained, but she's maybe she's not that strong in holding it, so there could be an accident. So changing clothes are always a must on the trip, even for the bigger ones. When it comes to my stuff, I also need snacks. Obviously, it will be a 10-hour flight. I need my personal blanket, just to be comfortable. I use it as the neck pillow, but I also need it to be warm. I need my laptops, my phones, my chargers, and a book. Final but most important, I have the passports, ticket, and wallet down here. So these are the things that no matter how we're going, these 3 things have to be on board. Here in the box. In the box, an X or check mark or whatever. So we were at the store. It was so full. I mean, it's a Saturday afternoon, so I understand. But to be completely honest, I did not want to spend more time there. The first store we went to, we couldn't even get a parking spot. The second store we went to, we only could get the snacks. So I got all the snacks and I didn't have the heart and the guts to go to a crafting store and get more stuff. So I'll just figure something out at home. But I quickly want to show you what I got as snacks and how I prepare my snacks for flights. I'm usually making 2 bags, one for my child. I'm making 3 bags actually. 1 bag per person is what I should say. That's the right thing to say. And I just put different single wrapped items in there. So let me show you what I got. This is all the stuff that goes in the airplane or comes with us in the airplane. And the reason why I picked these things is because they're all single wrapped. So for example, let me just open those waffles. So if one child is hungry, I can just give out one package and I don't have a big mess or an open package of cookies or something like that in my backpack. It's a lot more trash, but for the airplane, it's okay. Two of the kids are identical. That's really important.
Mommy, mine.
And this is mine. Exactly. Mine is not so much, but it's just a couple of nuts, a little bit of waffles and stuff. I usually try not to eat so much carbohydrates, but when I'm stressed, I really need it. So I have some waffles in here, and I'm also the only one eating the licorice stuff, so it ended up in my bag. For crafting, I didn't buy anything new, but what I have from last week, so it is pretty new, is a set of colored pencils, and I have a set of standard pencils. My big daughter, I just discovered that, has homework for fall vacation. It's only 1 week, but she has like a little exercise book. It's first grade, it's very simple exercise, but we will definitely take it to the plane, in the plane. And the other thing that I thought I would do is like a little travel diary. So I will just take white paper, and I have also some colored paper, and I will make little books that are just white inside, and then they can either fill it with their own story or with stickers or as a notepad or anything like that. So it's just really white and blank and can be used for everything. So my dears, I wanted to give you a quick update because this morning I told you about the little incident when my daughter didn't want to go to the birthday. I was thinking so much about how to do it and how to fix this. I wanted to tell you how it turned out, what happened, and how I did it. And honestly, there's no guarantee for success or something. I just tried because this is what my heart told me to do. Like I said this morning, I told my daughter 100% what you're doing is what you want is what we're going to do. If you don't want to go, we're not going. But I have to tell the mom so that she can tell her daughter. I didn't want to do it in a blaming way of some sort, and actually I don't even know what really happened. So that was the other thing. So what I did is I wrote a message, a really nice message, and said, look, this is why my daughter doesn't want to come, and I'm going to respect this, and I really hope they will stay friends, and that this is just a little bump. But eventually I really have to respect what she's saying, and I hope she understands. And I put a couple of hearts on it, and like really trying to make it's always hard to make a text message not sound blaming, because the person on the other end actually imagines how you say it. So you can work with emojis and everything, but it does not work all the time. So I really crafted this message to express what I wanted to express, and the answer was very sweet. Mom and daughter talked, and the daughter apologized, like with a voicemail, a little voicemail, and my daughter listened to it, and she immediately got excited. So I could see the friendship is really deep and it's worth working on it. I still stick to the first point. If somebody is really mean to you, you don't have to stay with those people. But in this case, we figured it out and I'm super proud of this. I was honest, I was open, I tried to respond with love. That's what I read in a lot of books, but sometimes you can't. If somebody hurts or it looks like somebody hurt your child, it's very, very hard to respond with love. So I did, and the outcome was positive. So actually right now my big one is on that birthday and she was excited to go there. We got 1 present for playing and 2 presents for school, like 2 little reading books. And yeah, I'm so glad that everything turned out okay. And I was there for like half an hour or so and it looked like they're getting along. It's all good. Like, it was really positive. So the rest of the day I definitely will pack. That I have not done yet. And then we will go to bed early, trying to get to the airport really early tomorrow so we can do our check-in and everything. We don't have to do anything with the bags, but I need paper tickets. I'm sorry, I'm still one of these paper ticket people. I had tickets on my phone, it all worked, but I'm also a person who always has their cell phone empty, like the battery dead. So it's not the best idea for me to just have it digitally on my phone. And then it will be very, very interesting traveling with 2 kids. I did it before. I'm thinking that was over a year ago. So I'm expecting it not to be harder what I did a year ago. I'm perfectly prepared. I'm better prepared than I was a year ago. So, but I'm still nervous. I don't know why. I have flown so many times in my life, not hundreds, but 50 times. A lot of times with kids, a lot of times with babies, small kids and everything. And I'm still getting nervous. Why? I really don't understand this.